Oh.
Shh.
Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker are proving once again that they are absolutely dedicated to creating the most magical, memorable, and joy-filled childhood experiences for their youngest son Rocky, as the devoted and loving parents were spotted back at the happiest place on earth for yet another enchanting family adventure that demonstrates their commitment to prioritizing quality time together despite their incredibly demanding schedules, successful careers, and the constant pressures that come with being two of the most recognizable and photographed celebrities in the entire entertainment industry. A warm welcome to Celebrity Updates. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss the latest updates on the Kardashians and your favorite celebrities. The proud parents, who have been married since May of 2022 and have built a beautiful blended family that includes children from their previous relationships as well as their precious son Rocky, who was born in November of 2023, looked absolutely overjoyed, radiantly happy, and completely at ease as they spent Monday getting in some special family time with their little one during what appeared to be a VIP tour at California's iconic Disneyland theme park, which has been a beloved destination for families around the world for generations, and clearly holds a very special place in the hearts of the Kardashian-Barker clan based on their frequent visits and obvious enthusiasm for the magical experiences that the park has to offer. Our exclusive footage and photographs from their delightful day at the theme park show Kourtney, who is 46 years old and has become increasingly selective about the moments from her private life that she shares with the public, and Travis, who is 49 years old and has been performing professionally as the drummer for the legendary punk rock band Blink-182 for over 3 decades, absolutely cheesing hard with enormous smiles spread across their faces as they take their 22-month-old son Rocky on the classic and timeless merry-go-round attraction that has been delighting children and their parents for countless years with its beautiful hand-painted horses, nostalgic music, and gentle circular motion that captures the innocent joy and wonder of childhood in its purest form. The images captured during their family outing show a couple that is completely present, engaged, and invested in creating these precious memories with their young son during these fleeting early years of his life when every experience is new, exciting, and filled with wonder and discovery. Travis and Kourtney could be seen pointing out various details to Rocky, encouraging his curiosity and sense of adventure, and clearly savoring every moment of this quality time together as a family unit in an environment where they could temporarily escape the pressures and demands of their high-profile lives and simply enjoy being parents sharing magical experiences with their child. As longtime followers of this famous couple already know, this latest visit to Disneyland is far from the first time that Kourtney and Travis have made the deliberate and meaningful decision to take a break from their busy work schedules, professional obligations, and the constant hustle of managing their various business ventures and creative projects in favor of spending a full day at Disney theme parks, which have clearly become something of a family tradition and a preferred destination for creating the kind of wholesome, fun-filled memories that they want their children to have and treasure throughout their lives. In fact, we saw this devoted couple at a Disney park just a few short weeks ago with baby Rocky, though that particular magical adventure took place at Disney World in Florida rather than at the California location, demonstrating that their love for Disney experiences extends beyond their local theme park and that they are willing to travel across the country to give their son opportunities to experience different Disney attractions, environments, and magical moments that each unique park location has to offer visitors who make the journey to these beloved destinations. During that Florida visit, which was documented through photographs and social media posts that gave fans a rare glimpse into their family life and parenting approach, Travis and Kourtney were spotted enjoying a casual and relaxed meal at the charming Pinocchio Village House restaurant, which is themed according
after the classic Disney
who are intimately familiar with the evolving relationship between Kim, who is 44 and years take a old break and has from the established excitement himself and as one of the most demands successful of and walking around the influential sprawling businesswomen theme in park entertainment history. 4 hours and Scott, while trying to who is experience 42 years as many old and has spent attractions nearly as 2 possible. decades in the public After their eye meal, as part of the the couple Kardashian took family Rocky on the orbit. beloved Peter Their Pan bond has flight strengthened ride, significantly which is a classic in recent dark ride months, attraction as Kim that has takes taken on guests on a something of a magical journey mentorship through the role story in of Peter Scott's Pan, life, flying over London
guidance
and venturing to Neverland, encouragement, suspended and practical advice as he attempts to move forward from his tumultuous past just like and create a more stable, creating an immersive and purposeful future for himself that has captivated children who remain his top priority despite all the personal challenges he has faced. Most popular and enduring and extensively about the nature of Kim and Scott's relationship, but the Disney adventures and magical memories that this couple has created with their blended family extend even further back in time than these recent outings with Kim and Scott have certainly had their share of ups and downs over the family trip that we witnessed in periods of closeness and connection, as well as times of tension, was even born, and before Kourtney and Travis that reflected the complicated nature when we saw them riding some of the most thrilling and the various pressures and conflicts, including around within such a Splash Mountain with a whole bunch of their kids from their previous relationships, family dynamic, demonstrating even in those early days of their romantic relationship that they were conviction that at the end of the day, creating a unified and loving blended family where all the children would feel included. Kim still genuinely sees Scott as family in that memorable 2021 family trip to Disneyland, viewing him not as an ex-boyfriend during a period when Kourtney and Travis was still in the earlier stages, but rather as someone who has been an clearly already serious about building nearly 2 decades that would include all of their children from previous relationships, nieces and Kourtney's 2 boys, and who deserves compassion, who was 6 years old at understanding, and is now 10 years old, as he works to overcome his demons, who was 11 years and become the best version of himself. 15 years old. The source went on to reveal that into Kim a young man right protective of Scott, plus demonstrating a level of loyalty and care that might surprise some people who have followed the family's showing that even before they had a child together over the years, both parents were committed to ensuring that Kim would automatically side with her sister Kourtney in any positive relationship agreement involving and happy memories together as a blended family unit. This protective instinct that Kim feels towards Scott appears to stem from her fundamental belief in second chances, redemption, and the power of personal transformation, which are values that Kim herself has embodied throughout her own journey from reality television personality to serious businesswoman, criminal justice reform advocate, and aspiring attorney. Kim can clearly see that Scott is really trying to better himself, putting in genuine effort to address his past mistakes, confront his personal challenges, work on his mental health and emotional well-being, and create a more stable and positive life for himself and his children. And this sincere commitment to growth and improvement is something that Kim wants to actively support and encourage rather than dismiss or ignore. The insider revealed that Kim and Scott talk frequently and regularly, maintaining an ongoing dialogue that goes far beyond casual family updates or brief check-ins about the children, instead engaging in deeper, more meaningful conversations about life, goals, challenges, and the various obstacles and opportunities that each of them faces in their personal and professional lives. According to the source, Kim is always making a point to check in on Scott, reaching out to see how he is doing emotionally, mentally, and practically, offering a listening ear when he needs to vent or process his feelings, providing advice and perspective when he faces difficult decisions or challenging situations, and generally being a consistent and reliable presence in his life during a period when he may feel isolated, judged, or rejected by other members of the family who have grown tired of his past behavior and skeptical of his claims of personal growth and transformation. The relationship is not one-sided or purely charitable in nature, however, as the source was quick to point out that Scott is very supportive of Kim as well, reciprocating her kindness, attention, and care by being there for her when she needs someone to talk to about her own challenges, concerns, and experiences navigating her incredibly demanding and complex life as a single mother of 4 children, the head of multiple successful businesses, a student studying to become an attorney, and now, even an actress preparing to make her dramatic debut in a high-profile television series that will undoubtedly subject her to new forms of scrutiny and criticism. The fact that Scott has 6 children with Kourtney, including Mason and Rain as well as their sister Penelope, who is now 13 years old, have been welcomed into experiences and adventures with Travis and his children speaks volumes about the mature, child-focused, and remarkably drama-free approach that Kourtney and Travis have taken to blending their families and ensuring that all of the children feel secure, loved, and included regardless of the complicated adult relationships and past romantic histories that could have made this situation much more difficult and contentious. It is worth noting that during their various Disney adventures over the years, Travis and Kourtney have consistently demonstrated their signature alternative and rock and roll aesthetic even in the cheerful and colorful environment of Disney theme parks, often choosing to wear their characteristic all-black clothing, matching Vans sneakers, and edgy accessories that set them apart from the typical bright colors, character-themed clothing, and matching family outfits that many Disney visitors choose to wear, instead staying true to their personal style and unique identity even while participating in these classic and traditional family activities. The couple's obvious love for Disney parks and their frequent visits with Rocky and their other children suggest that despite their punk rock credentials, alternative lifestyle, heavily tattooed appearances, and connections to the music industry's edgier scenes, Travis and Kourtney are at their core devoted parents who prioritize creating wholesome, magical, and joy-filled experiences for their children and who understand the value of building family traditions, making special memories, and giving their kids the gift of childhood wonder and excitement that places like Disney are specifically designed to provide. For Kourtney, who grew up in the spotlight as part of one of the most famous families in America and who has spent her entire adult life being photographed, scrutinized, and criticized by the public and the media, these Disney trips represent an opportunity to give her children, including not just Rocky but also Mason, Penelope, and Rain from her previous relationship with Scott Disick, experiences that feel relatively normal, fun, and centered on simple childhood pleasures rather than the complicated dynamics of fame, wealth, and constant public attention that inevitably shape so much of their daily lives. For Travis, who has survived a devastating plane crash that killed 4 people and left him with life-threatening injuries and severe burns covering much of his body, who has battled substance abuse and addiction issues throughout various periods of his life, and who has experienced the ups and downs of fame, success, and personal struggles over his decades-long career in the music industry. These family outings with Kourtney and their children represent a kind of peace, stability, and genuine happiness that he may have thought was beyond his reach during darker periods of his life. The images of Travis and Kourtney beaming with pure joy and contentment as they watch Rocky experience the magic and wonder of the merry-go-round, seeing the world through his innocent eyes and sharing in his excitement and delight, capture something beautiful and profound about parenthood and the way that having children can transform our perspective, shift our priorities, and remind us of what truly matters in life beyond fame, fortune, career success, and public recognition. It seems abundantly clear based on their frequent visits, their obvious enthusiasm, their willingness to travel to different Disney locations, and the sheer joy and happiness that radiates from them in photographs taken during these family outings, that Disney parks are genuinely one of the happiest and most magical places for the Kardashian Barker clan, serving as a special destination where they can create treasured family memories, escape from the pressures and demands of their high-profile lives, and simply focus on being present with their children and savoring the precious and fleeting moments of their early childhood years. As Rocky continues to grow and develop, experiencing new things and forming his earliest memories, there is no doubt that these Disney adventures with his parents and siblings will become some of his most cherished childhood recollections, representing a time when his famous parents made the conscious choice to prioritize his happiness, wonder, and sense of magic over their busy careers and demanding schedules, giving him the priceless gift of their time, attention, and wholehearted presence. During these formative years,